What's going on, guys? Tyler here from TJ Cards, and welcome to today's video. Today we're doing something a little bit different than what we're used to putting out, and that is a retail sports card tier list. For those that don't know what a tier list is, it's usually used in the video game space to kind of like rank things against each other. In this case, I'm going to be ranking retail products against each other based on, the value of the cards, how fun of a rip it is, etc., stuff like that. So I did my best to kind of remember what was on the shelf this year. I may not have hit everything, so if I missed something, please feel free to put it in the comment section down below. And also, please let me know if you agree with some of the stuff that I say, if you disagree with some of the stuff I say. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. I want to talk real quick to our new like streak, guys. If you don't know, our like streak has changed, but in our last video, we hit 170 likes as of the time of filming this video. So that's going to increase both the like streak and our 100 like counter, getting us that much closer to our next giveaway. So if you haven't already, go down to that section below and smash that like button for the algorithm, guys. Now let's jump right into this tier list. As you can see here, guys, I have the tier list here on the screen using a website called tiermaker.com. It allowed me to upload my own pictures to this list and be able to, so I could drag and drop. You're able to drag and drop it into the tier list. So if you want, I will go ahead and link this tier list into the description as well, so you guys can also go ahead and try to rank your stuff. And if you're in the Discord, feel free to post your guys' list in the Discord. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started here with the first item on the list, and that is Absolute Baseball. Absolute Baseball just came out in retail format. Now, I did open this in Hobby not too long ago, but I'm going to try my best to not think about the stuff that I pulled in Hobby, because the things that you can pull in Hobby and retail are wildly different. Obviously, Hobby, you're more likely to get hits. You're guaranteed certain things. So I'm going to do my best to just talk about retail here. I haven't had an opportunity to actually open some Absolute Blasters. I just got some in the mail from Target from last week's retail release. I haven't opened any of them yet. I got 3 or 4 of them, but I am looking forward to doing that. So I'm making this ranking just off the top of my head after watching other YouTubers and their videos opening up these Absolute Blasters. In these blasters, you're guaranteed at least one auto or mem card. Now, obviously, just like any other retail format, you're more than likely going to get the mem card. But the thing about Absolute Baseball that I actually really like is that the autographs are always on card, and they're usually on some sort of piece of memorabilia as well inside the card, whether it be leather or baseball leather or glove leather or something similar like that. So I really do like that about Absolute Baseball. Now, obviously, the negative side is it is Panini, so they don't have the team logos on the cards. That, a lot of people don't like that, and from a collectability standpoint, it kind of docks it there. But in terms of the product, I think the cards look clean. The rip is fun, but the value just isn't there for retail format. So I am going to put this down at a C. And I'm just going to go ahead and go down the list from left to right. So I guess we'll do Bowman Baseball next. We can talk, Bowman Blasters, Bowman Fat Packs, and Megas. I really, truly do like Bowman Baseball. I think out of all of the baseball products, Bowman is, from a retail standpoint, Bowman is the gold standard. Now, in all of the different boxes, you're guaranteed a certain amount of chrome cards, and this year's draft class is actually really decent with Austin Martin, Blaze Jordan, Alcantara, Acosta. So I really do think that this is a fun rip, and the value is there. The flippers don't really touch this product for some reason. They don't like baseball. So the actual aftermarket cost of this product is still relatively low. I'm sitting here between an S and an A, but because I will rank this higher, than any other baseball product on here, I am going to put it up at an S, being our best tier. So, and that's only because of baseball. I'm not comparing this next to football or basketball, but just from a baseball standpoint, Bowman Baseball, in my opinion, this year has been the best product. Okay, Chronicles Football. Chronicles Football and me have a love relationship, just love. We've gotten the Herbert auto, we've gotten the Jalen Hurts auto, but all of that came out of Hobby. So from a retail standpoint, personally, the cards that I have pulled have not been that great. Now, in our group breaks that we've had, we've pulled some silver. We pulled a silver Burrow, Prism Black. We pulled a couple Herbert silvers. The cards have been really good. Now, the problem that I have with Chronicles is the value. So the value of the cards from Chronicles, because of how it was massively just overprinted to infinity and beyond, the value of these cards is just not there. From a fun rip standpoint, I would put Chronicles at an S. Chronicles, in my opinion, has been the most fun rip this year. So from that standpoint, I'd put it above everything else from just, just pure fun, opening the packs. Now, from an investment standpoint, from a collectability standpoint, it's lacking, right? So because of that, I am dropping it from an S to an A. I hate having to do that, but in the back of my head, I can't justify putting it at an S because the value of the cards aren't there. Okay, so next, Panini Contenders Football. This is the early version from like February, I believe. This also has the same format as, say, Absolute Baseball, where you're guaranteed at least one auto or a mem card. Now, I have never, ever, and I've opened a lot of Contenders Football, I have never pulled an auto from a Contenders Blaster. So, with that said, I can't rank this high. The pull rates are difficult. The cards from Contenders generally aren't that great. The base cards have zero value. So you really need a numbered card or a big auto in order for this to be worth it. I'd put this down at a D, but there are products that I would put in a D first. So I'm going to go ahead and put Contenders Football at a C. Contenders Basketball, man. Contenders Basketball has been rough. This is one of those products that I outright now refuse to purchase. From a hobby standpoint, it's great. I've been able to, we got the Tyler Bay auto. We got a couple redemption cards. I believe we broke, if I remember correctly, we broke a Contenders hobby box. We got the Quickly redemption. But retail format, Contenders has been horrible. Basketball Contenders has been one of the worst products of the year for me. Personally, I'm putting it at a D. For the same reason, I'm also going to be putting Contenders Draft Pick Football at a D. The thing about Draft Picks Football that I didn't like was that the amount of rookie cards that you got from the product itself, you got like 3 or 4 true rookies, like the new draft class rookies coming in. You only got 3 or 4 of their cards per box for a blaster, and that's not, in my opinion, that's not acceptable. You can watch one of the videos where I actually opened one of these. It was in a retail run. We got we got 4 players from the new draft class. That's not acceptable. The rest of them, college uniformed vets. Obviously, those cards are worthless. So just from a value standpoint, trash. The auto you get, trash. It's just Contenders Draft Picks, do not touch it. I wouldn't touch it with a wooden stick. Okay, now, okay, moving on. Panini Gridiron Kings Baseball. Now, from a collectability, okay, I'm going to talk first from a value, actually. From the value standpoint, Gridiron Kings doesn't retain a whole lot of value because it's Panini. It doesn't have the logos, the same excuse for all the other Panini baseball products. However, Gridiron Kings, in my opinion, is one of the best looking sets of the year for baseball. I would say that it's better looking than Topps Series 1 and 2. I'd say it looks better than Absolute. It looks better than Donruss. It's up there with Bowman when it comes to looks. Gridiron Kings, I also like how the cards are textured. The cards are textured. They're not, the paper cards. It's just the cards are gorgeous cards. This is one of the best baseball products of the year, in my opinion. Now, I can't really rank it at an S or an A because it doesn't have value, right? But it also isn't down here with C or D. So I'm going to put it at a B, okay? Just because of how good looking the cards are, I'm putting it at a B. Okay, Donruss Baseball. Oh boy. So Donruss Baseball has like just an insane amount of parallels. They have the city parallel. They have the name parallel. They have, the color variations. They have everything. It's really hard to collect this set. So from a collectability, it gets an F for me. Okay. Now, baseball being one of my favorite sports, I still like to collect the cards, but I haven't found that there's any value, any real value in Donruss Baseball. I don't like it from a collectability standpoint. The cards looked okay, but that can't bring the value up that much. I'm putting this down at a D. Okay, Donruss basketball. Oh boy, do me and Donruss basketball have a love-hate relationship. It's more of a hate-hate relationship. I had been chasing LaMelo for just boxes on boxes, through hobby boxes, through retail boxes, and I couldn't get freaking LaMelo Ball. And he was the last card that I needed to complete the set. You saw me get him in our latest Donruss basketball video. Thank God. So I am done with the set officially. Now, the cards, I think, look really good. I really like the Donruss rated rookies. I just, from a value, again, talking about value, it's just not there with Donruss. But I will rank this higher than, I'd say, Donruss. I'd rank it higher than Absolute, but I don't think that this is a top tier product. I don't believe that it's at an A or S. I have to put Donruss basketball right in the middle for retail products. Now, again, this is one of those blaster boxes that have one auto or mem card. I've only ever gotten one autograph from Donruss basketball, and it was a trash auto. So, you know, is what it is. Okay, Heritage baseball. I'm not even going to talk about it. D, F. Well, okay, so I will talk about it. Heritage baseball, my very first box, blaster box I opened, I got an Alex Verdugo on-card auto. After that, I'm like, oh, this set's amazing. You know, I'm going to get some more of it. You know, I bought mega boxes. I bought blaster boxes. I bought fat packs. Never repeated. The cards are trash. I still have a mega box sitting in my closet sealed that I haven't opened. I haven't touched it in 3 months or 2 months or however long this product's been out. Product's trash. D, F. Okay. Hoops. Hoops has been great. Okay. From a value point, it's there. From a collectability point, it's there. The only thing about Hoops that I don't like is the parallels from retail. So the parallels, generally, all they did was change the foil on the bottom of the card, right? So the parallels was kind of where it lost me a little bit. But Hoops in general, I do like the design of the cards. I think they're gorgeous. Obviously, premium stock is even better. But NBA Hoops 2020, 2021, I wouldn't put it at an S because, again, the parallels really bother me, okay? But I wouldn't put it down at a B. I'm going to put this at an A, okay? NBA Hoops goes in an A. Opening day, not even going to talk about it, at a D. Okay, Optic Football. Now, this is an instant S. It could go higher if possible. Optic Football is one of the best, if not the best, product that has come out this year. You know, the downtown cards, that being our chase cards, are absolutely gorgeous. And I really like the Pat Tillman downtown card that came out of this year's set. And then obviously the Optic Silvers always carry value. Justin Herbert, Burrow, this year's class, rookie class in Optic Football has amazing value. So yeah, Optic Football, from collectability, from value, from a fun rip, from the way the cards look, everything about this set is A++++, S++. This is the best set of the year, hands down, by far, no contest. Okay, next, Playbook Football retail. Yeah, no, this is a D. Playbook retail was absolutely horrible. Even from a hobby standpoint, it wasn't really that great. Playbook in general this year was not very good. Okay. I know I said I was going to do baseball, basketball, and football only, but another popular set that came out was, I have two of them. I have the UFC Prism, and I also have the Premier League Prism. So Premier League Prism was wildly popular. I only opened up a couple of them, but because of the popularity of the cards, it's Prism, the way that it looks, I'm putting it at an A. It is probably the best, if not, it's one of the best, if not the best, Prism or soccer product that came out this year. Okay. Prism Basketball. Prism Basketball and me have a love-hate relationship, a true love-hate relationship. Prism Basketball's pull rates this year are horrible. The pull rates have not been great. I just haven't gotten anything good from Prism, especially from retail Prism. So I don't really like it in that respect. Now, obviously, it's Prism. So we have our parallels, we have our numbered cards, we have our autos. It's the gold standard of everything from basketball standpoint. Prism basketball is top of the line. It gets an S. Prism Draft Picks football. Oh boy. Prism Draft Picks football has been a lot of fun to open. The mega boxes have one guaranteed auto. The blaster boxes don't, and the hanger boxes don't. But the autos generally have not been good. I have yet to see a good autograph come from Prism Draft Picks, even in hobby format. So I'm really struggling with this one because I really truly do like the product. I think the parallels in this are gorgeous. They have the shimmers, they have the cracked ices, they have silvers. Now, value. College uniforms never hold a lot of value. So I can't give this an S just based off of that. But I also don't think I can put it in the same row as Donruss Basketball and Gridiron King. So I am going to give Prism Draft Picks an A. Now, just the thing with your Prism Draft Picks, don't put too much money into it because it is college uniforms. As soon as Prism Football main set comes out later this year, the value of Prism Draft Picks football is going to plummet. Okay, Sage Premier Draft gets an F, D, F, whatever. This set comes with a complete set in like a little box. It doesn't even come in a pack. And then you get 2 guaranteed autos. Both of them are trash. Value's not there. It gets a D. Score Football. Okay. So Score Football has been pretty good. You know, I've witnessed, okay, I keep going back to hobby. I need to stop going back to hobby. So Score retail, right? The parallels are, again, foil changes, like kind of like hoops. So the big hits are like the cracked ices and, you know, stuff like that, the shimmers. But generally speaking, they do like the hanger specific red foil or the fat pack specific red foil, whatever. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Score is also, you know, college jerseys. It's just not up there for me, but I am going to put it at a C. All right. Oh, this one's tough. Select Football. So obviously we go straight directly up to the S and the A platform because Select Football, it's its first year in retail format. So it was wildly popular. Now, the mistake that I think Panini made here was the same as Chronicles. They're overprinting. And I think that's because of the resurgence of the hobby, and a lot of people are jumping in and buying product. So I think that, you know, with them overprinting these products, the value of them goes down. However, I think Select, because of the cards, and I'm comparing Select with Chronicles right now. So Chronicles, what they did is, you know, it has a bunch of different sets in it, right? It's not just one base set with the parallels that go along with it. With Chronicles, it's a bunch of different sets, right? With Select, you have one set. You have one set of silvers. You have the parallels, much like Prism in that respect. The only difference here is, you know, you have the concourse, you have the Premier Club and field level cards. And with the value and the rarity going up per level, right? Well, I think in that respect, Select made a very distinctive difference in the value of their cards by having the different levels and having one solid base set. And with the prestige of the class in football this year, even though they overprinted this product, I'm still going to put it up at S tier. And that's because the value of the cards are still there. The collectability of the set is extremely high. Obviously, they go with the classic parallels. I love the die cuts. We're putting Select at an S. Okay, Topps Series 1. So Topps Series 1 is a toughie for me because I love baseball. But and Topps Series 1 has, you know, the true rookie cards of Christian Pache, Alec Bohm, Joe Adell, people of that nature. So in that respect, I really do like it. But much like Select and Chronicles, Topps overprinted the crap out of this set. And it was almost overwhelming how much of this set came out. Now they get around that with their numbered cards. They have a lot of numbered cards in these sets, but I'm going to put Topps Series 1 at a B, right in the middle, because the value of the cards are there. It's Topps Baseball, right? But the value of the cards also aren't there because it's Topps Baseball. So I'm going to give Topps Series 1 a B. Now, Topps Series 2, I'm going to actually rank a little bit higher. I'm going to put Topps Series 2 at an A, and I'll tell you why. Topps Series 2 made a effort to actually go out and put more valuable cards and to do different things in this set than Series 1 did. Series 1 just printed. Series 2 actually went out and they did the super short prints, the ultra short prints, like the Mickey Mantle card. Those types of things kind of add that value, that rarity concept to the product itself. And the Topps Series 2 has other rookies like Ke'Bryan Hayes. Yeah, so I'm going to put Topps Series 2 above Topps Series 1. I'm going to put it at an A. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Stadium Club. You go in the D column. Stadium Club wasn't that great this year. I do like the true art of Stadium Club. I think that the art of Stadium Club was much superior to Topps Series 1 and 2. However, again, the parallels, there's no parallel fun there. The cards don't retain value. Stadium Club, in my eyes, gets a D. Okay, last but not least, Prizm MMA debut edition. Again, we have a first year product here, Prizm MMA UFC. So the value of these cards are sky high. The quality of the cards are pristine. It's Prizm, so you have your parallels, you have your numbered cards. Prizm UFC gets an S. So here you have it. Here is my tier list for retail cards that I could remember. There might be more. There might be others that I did not put on this list. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below what I missed. But here's my list, S through D. Feel free to go to the link in the description and create a list yourself. Post it in our Discord. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about these rankings. Let me know what you guys think of my rankings. I'd love to hear your opinions. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to go down to that comment section below. Let me know what you thought. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you in the next video. Peace.